Happy Churro Chat, everybody, and welcome out on this fine Monday morning. Today we're going to talk about best experiences at restaurants. So Caitlin, you go first.
Okay, so in my child mind, I went there like maybe 3 times, but we would go to the Mayan restaurant, which I think most of them have closed, but it used to be really cool. When you're a kid, like, I think they sold like Mexican food. That's what I have remembered.
Mayan, that would sort of make sense.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't remember the food as much as I remember like the atmosphere, because it was a dinner and a show thing, and they had divers that would jump off a platform, and this big snake that would like speak, and then smoke would come out of its nose.
Was it like a big plastic snake, like a giant snake, or was it just like a little snake?
It was like a stone snake. Stone.
Okay.
So it was like this big and like this tall, and it was just like carved, and then the steam would come out, and the restaurant was like with 2 levels. So there was like the ground level, and then there was the upper level, and I always remember eating on the upper level, and the snake was always like pretty close to our table. So I remember that being cool, and then looking over the balcony so that you could see the divers. So I wish that was still around so that I could remember it as a grown-up and not just as a kid, because things change when you grow up, but I still think that was the coolest restaurant that I ever went to.
Cool. I don't think I've ever been to a restaurant that cool. I do have pretty fond memories of the Golden Corral, though. I know that we went there for a Thanksgiving dinner one year because we didn't want to do Thanksgiving at home. But I think we only did that once because it didn't work out too well. But I love the Golden Corral, mostly because there's pizza and pasta and whatever you want. Like, I just like eating as much as I want. That's a great feeling. And I always like the food there, even though that a lot of people don't like the food that they serve, but I like it.
I really like the rolls. Did you like the rolls?
I think so. I'm sure I ate the rolls. Yes, I remember.
Is that the
rolls.
one where they have rolls on, like on every table, or is that the different one?
I think that's a different one. Because this one you go up to like the counter to serve yourself. So yeah, I love the Golden Corral. It's expensive as all get out, so I don't go very often. But from the 3 or 4 times that I've gone in my life, I really like it. Yeah.
That's awesome. I also enjoy buffets, but I've only been like twice, ever. But I seem to remember liking them. Another thing that I remember about restaurants is that when I was younger, my dad would come down and we would go to the Denny's. And I remember there was one Denny's, and I have so many memories there because we would go there like every week. And there was this waiter, his name was Mo, and he served us every single week. And he was so nice, and we would always joke around with him. And I remember that when I was a kid, I would always get hot chocolate. And Mo liked us a lot, so he would always put extra whipped cream on it. And there's nothing better than having extra whipped cream on your hot chocolate. And so I remember that we would go all the time. I also remember at that Denny's that my favorite thing to get was the kids' applesauce with little, what's the little graham cracker bears? What are they called?
Teddy Grahams.
Teddy Grahams. They would put little Teddy Grahams in the applesauce, and it would pretend like it was a swimming pool, and so that was like way cool.
Alright, well, cool. I think I've only ever been to Denny's once. I think we were waiting for like an hour and a half for our food.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. So we didn't go there very often. My all-time favorite restaurant, though, is Tucano's. I love Tucano's. It's Brazilian food. I went on a mission to Brazil. We went on 2 dates.
2 very important dates.
2 very important dates. Like 3 days before I left on my mission, and the day that she got
3 or 4 days after I got home, right?
Yeah, on Valentine's Day, I think that was. Yep.
Yeah.
So Tucano's, great place, great food. Pretty good service. I love all the meat that they bring around. You just kind of get to pick and choose.
The meat overwhelms me, I must admit.
And on Valentine's Day, they gave me a little yellow rose to give to her. Yellow, maybe not the best color for Valentine's Day, but
It was a rose of friendship.
it was nice. It was nice. And
That was good. I like going there.
it's also super expensive, but
Worth it, I think, for the quality of stuff you get.
yeah, especially if
good.
it's like for special occasions. Yeah,
It's a good
I'd go.
place.
I'd go.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Fantastic.
Of course, our all-time favorite restaurant is Wendy's. But this week we had a sad experience because our free Frosty was smaller than it normally is.
Yeah, like they significantly decreased the free Frosty size that you get with your free Frosty card. It's like typically you get like a small cup free Frosty, and this time it was like
a baby cup.
it was like imagine the the courtesy cones from Arctic Circle.
Yeah.
It was like maybe 2 of those.
Yeah, it was
It's like wow.
pretty sad.
Yeah.
Do you remember when they came out with the first vanilla Frosty?
Yes. That was my dream because I didn't like Frosties very much before that.
I didn't like the chocolate one so much, but I mean it's ice cream, so.
Yeah.
But I remember the first vanilla Frosties. That was the day. That was the day we'd all been waiting for.
But I mean, my mom would always give me Wendy's gift cards in the Christmas stocking, $20 Wendy's gift cards.
Nice.
So, I love Wendy's. Our past few experiences have been kind of disappointing just because of,
Situations.
yeah. But I still like the food because it's cheap and it's yummy. So.
Yeah, it is yummy. And I have faith that Wendy's will come back. That they'll get their game on again for the next time we go.
Take it all, but you never give.
Babe, do you have a joke for us?
I do have a joke. Okay, what did the mother ape say to the baby ape when he was playing in the road?
I don't know.
That's dangerous. Quit monkeying around.